Hi, what's up guys? This is the Golden Goji fan here, and today I am gonna show off the top 10 Godzilla Designs, bruh! Number 10, Godzilla 1964. Why is he on the list? Probably because he is slightly better than the other Godzilla designs that I actually don't like, such as 1984 and 1955 and 1962, but 1964 is an okay monster. Number 10, Godzilla 1964. Number 9, we have Godzilla 1968. I like this monster because, well, he basically is a very unique Godzilla. He's one of the most popular ones. And he's the one that actually flew in one Godzilla movie. He was been used in so many Godzilla movies that the suit was starting to fall apart. But it had a good run for a Godzilla monster, and it was very awesome. Number 9, Godzilla 1968. Number 8, we have Godzilla 1973. I like this one because, he was seen in a lot of Zone Fighter episodes. I never actually watched Zone Fighter, and I never actually watched any movies that had Godzilla 1973 in them. Well, actually, if you count Terror of Mechagodzilla, that technically counts, considering the fact that it basically looks like the same monster. It might not be the same suit, but it's still technically the same monster. And, yeah. Godzilla 1973 is pretty cool because, he fights like a boxer in in the movies, and he did a sliding tail trick. I mean, everybody loves the sliding tail, of course. And, yeah, Godzilla 1973. Number 7, you guessed it, Godzilla 1991. I like this one because, he's basically a very good monster, and he's very cool. He's the burning Godzilla effect and his spiral ray are both very cool. This monster is pretty cool. And these monster movies that this Godzilla was in are pretty popular, and basically there are movies that are actually play on TV that have this monster in them. From within this one and the last, because I don't know, maybe because the show ones are just too old, but Heisei and Millennium still play on TV. And this Godzilla is a very cool monster. I like him, and yeah. Number 6, Godzilla 1991. Number 6, we have Godzilla Tokyo SOS, aka Godzilla 2002/2003. I like this one because, he looks like, the first Millennium Godzilla. He looks exactly the same, but a few things that are particularly different about him kind of lowered him down or ranked him up, I don't know. But I'm not actually paying attention to how I'm recording this because, whatever. But anyway, he's different from he kind of resembles the Millennium Godzilla, and yeah, but the only things that are different about him is the fact that his neck is curved inwards, and he's got a wound on his chest. I know, you don't have to say anything else, but he's number 6. So, number 6, Godzilla Tokyo SOS. Number 5, he had to be on the list because, he's the first Godzilla after all. But number 5, Godzilla 1954, the first one. I like this one because, he's scary at times, and other times he looks weird. But he is like the first one, and he is on here for a reason, because he is basically the very seed of the Godzilla fan base. He's just the reason why everybody likes Godzilla so much. Alright? A representation of the nuclear warfare, and sooner or later, a hero to Japan. So, he's on here because, you know, it's the first Godzilla after all. He's gotta be on the list. But, he's on the list. Number 5. Number 4. You saw this coming. But, it is Godzilla Final Wars. AKA Godzilla 2004. This Godzilla is very cool because, you know, he was battling a whole bunch of monsters in Final Wars. It was just fighting. Because, you know, this Godzilla fought against a whole bunch of monsters, and he's on here mainly because of all the monsters he fought. And he just took a huge level of epic proportions, and he was his movie was a celebration for 50 years of destruction. And yeah, he's on the list. Number 4. Number 3, we have GMK Godzilla. I like this one because, you know, it's a demon that absorbed the souls of forgotten soldiers. And it makes it a perfect example of an evil Godzilla. I mean, at first I didn't like it. First I thought, what the hell is Godzilla on crack? But then I gave it a second try, and it's actually a very good movie. The designs, however, they're okay. Alright, but GMK Godzilla is alright, and Baragon's alright, King Ghidorah's alright, Mothra, not so much. But yeah, GMK, it's a good Godzilla movie. It's a decent one. Go watch it. Number 3. Number 2, you saw it on the list, people. It is Godzilla 2000. I like this one because, you know, he's got purple spikes, so it's like, wow, it's a pimped out Godzilla right here, brah. And yeah, he's very cool. He's like MLG Swag Pro, man. And the fact that he fought against a fat monster that tried to eat him, and the fact that he tried to fight a giant death moth, those are two very cool plots for Godzilla 2000 and Godzilla vs. Megaguirus. He's number 2, people. Number 1 is Godzilla 2014. Now, one of the reasons why he is number 1 is because he is the base of my Godzilla OC, Golden Godzilla, and yeah, and the movie was epic. It was absolutely epic for an American reboot. I mean, unlike the 1998 shitfest, and yeah, 2014 was great, and he's number 1, people. Now, I'm gonna ask you guys, out of all these 10 monsters, which one is your most favorite? See you guys later. Bye-bye.